Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, members. And I want to thank the American people in Minnesota, the Minnesotans who have put up with us for over a year working on this bill, and finally we come today to pass it. I do want to thank you for your patience with us, especially in the midst of special sessions, in the midst of an unordinary convening of the legislature. Normally would be here all together, and we still are not able to do that. And a bonding bill takes both sides of the aisle. It takes Republicans and it takes Democrats. And it's a very hard thing to do, especially with the environment we see politically right now across the country. It's about the jobs. And I see it as having two options. Either you pass this bill and create jobs, or you kill this bill and you kill jobs. Those are the two options you have. I've only been here in the Minnesota Senate for 8 years, and I've never voted on a perfect bill. Bills take compromise, and the bonding bill is the epitome of compromise. I know there's a lot of talk about the deficit. It's coming. We know it. We're going to have to fix it. But I do want to say the majority party does have control and could have worked on this during these special sessions. This is going to take all of us. This issue of billions of dollars of a deficit that we're going to have to tackle next session, that we knew about, that we know about, and that we could already be working on. And I'm a yes on this bonding bill because it creates jobs, it stimulates our economy, and it's going to help us jumpstart our economy to get out of this economic recession. It's prudent and responsible because we will be able to collect sales tax from it, create jobs, people who are going to have income taxes on their salaries and on their wages. This is going to stimulate our economy. And I know that here in Minnesota, we don't do dynamic scoring for our bills, and we probably should. I come from a corporate background where every project that was built on, we had a dashboard. It had an ROI. We had the information in front of us to make these decisions. And government just operates a little differently. But we should know that there is no question that this bill is going to create a stimulus to our economy, and it's going to help us come out of this pandemic and out of this economic recession. So it's about the majority of Minnesotans that want this to be passed. It's not about the majority who's going to be here next year taking charge of this budget, because you know what, members? Again, it's going to take all of us. And I want to thank the two projects that are in my district that are being funded through this bonding bill. One of them is Normandale College, Community College in Bloomington. And to the tune of $26 million. It's a second phase of a project that really, this project helps the entire region and a lot of corners of the state. We have students there that come from 44% come from Hennepin County, but Dakota County has 20% of students come from Dakota County, 19% from Scott County, 7% from Carver County, and Ramsey County as well. So when we have a bonding bill and we talk about the provisions in our districts, it's awesome to bring some satisfaction to our districts. But you know what, members? We are having this satisfaction for the entire state, because we all are better when students are getting educated and are part of our workforce in Bloomington, Minnesota. It affects the entire state. The other piece that's included in this bill that I want to say thank you is for the Edina West Metro Public Safety Facility. They're getting $1 million to upgrade their facility. This facility helps the entire region and the state train our police force, yes, our police force, train our public safety, our firefighters, not just in the airport but around the state, and collaborates with other public safety facilities around the state. So these projects, all of them in this bill, pretty much you can argue have a statewide impact, because we don't just drive on our current and our district's roads. We love the fact that we're able to go up north during this MEA weekend and be able to go and go to the Bounty Waters, and we use those roads even though we don't live there. So members, let's think about how we can get out of this economic recession together. Not wait till next session, but start pondering on that now. I think Minnesotans deserve that. They've been patient with us. They've been sick of our bickering and our disagreements. But if we can agree to one thing, is that to get out of this is going to take all of us. So I want to thank people again for their patience, and to start working together, because this is just the beginning. It's one of the largest bonding bills that we've passed in history, according to some members. But it's not going to get us out of the woodwork. We're going to have to, or out of the woods, excuse me. We're going to have to work together to get out of this big recession. And I just hope members can really think forward about the work that's ahead, and start by continuing to work together like we are doing that today in this bill. So thank you, members, and I am a green vote.